Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Ollie Ward and welcome back to another video on the channel. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I just wanted to sit down and have a little conversation with you guys, just talking about Leeds United, the truth about Leeds United, the situation that Leeds United are in. Guys, before we do get into this video, be sure to smash that like button and also subscribe if you're new. And yeah, just comment your thoughts on what I'm going to go through. I've got a notepad here. It's going to be quite unedited. I'm just going to talk about Leeds United. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So the first point I have put down is the relegation battle. Okay, what we're in. The next 4 games are absolutely huge for Leeds United. It's going to be tough. I think we all know this. Today is Friday when you are watching this. And Marsch has said that Cooper is ready for Sunday, sorry. He's had injections and apparently he wants to play the remainder of the season. Bamford could be back before the end of the season. He's maybe going to be training next week, and Dallas is out for a minimum of 6 months. So obviously that's a massive loss, and I hope Dallas recovers quickly and hopefully it's before the 6 months, but they're looking at a minimum of 6 months. So it could be even longer until we see Stuart Dallas back in a Leeds United shirt. Talking of the next 4 games, obviously we've got Arsenal on Sunday, and then we've got Chelsea on Wednesday. I think then Brighton Saturday, and then the Saturday after that, or the Sunday after that, we've got Brentford away. I'm just quickly going to predict how many points I think we're going to get. Obviously, it does come into account the Burnley, the Everton results as well. But I'm going to focus on us, and that's all we can do. We're 2 points ahead of Everton. And someone said no one's ever got relegated sitting in 17th, 2 points ahead of 18th, which is, you're right. You are right. Obviously, Everton do have a game in hand. Burnley, will they start losing now? Will they continue? Who knows? But we've got to focus on us. Arsenal, I think we will lose the Arsenal game. Okay, starting off positive. I do think we're going to lose the Arsenal game. But if we get anything out of the Arsenal game, I think then we look at it and think, okay, we can be safe. Or is that a bit stupid? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. So, guys, I'm going to go over an Arsenal loss, a Chelsea draw. I think we could even get 3 points against Chelsea. Just because they're not having the best of times, they have a final in 3 days' time. Like after that, do you know what I mean? On the Saturday, so they'll be focusing on that, resting players. It's a Wednesday night at Ellen Road under the lights. It's going to be crazy. You know what? I think we could get a point there. I think we could beat Brighton. We're Leeds United. We can beat Brighton. I know they're having a decent little season, but we can beat Brighton. Okay. So I'm going to go. So that's 4 points, and then Brentford. It depends when we are. I want to say maybe a point there. So that's 5 points. Is 5 points enough, guys? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Obviously, will we stay up? That's what I want to know. Obviously, that's what everyone's talking about at the moment. But I've got a few other things what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, are we staying up? How many points do we get? And leave it in the comments down below. The second bullet point I do have is, if we go down, how long will it be until Leeds United as a club come back in the Premier League? Will we have to have another 16-year wait, or will we be straight back up? In my opinion, I don't know if we will come straight back up, but I do not believe it will take as long. Obviously, this is a prediction, and obviously, we're not even down yet. So why am I talking about this? You're probably wondering. I don't know. Okay, you've got to put all these factors into it. I think we do have championship players. We've got Premier League quality players now. We know this. We finished 9th last season. So we do have the players there to get us straight back up, including new signings. Obviously, people will leave if we go down. And that's another conversation. Who will leave? Calvin will go. Raf will go. I don't know if Rodrigo want to play in the championship. I don't know if Bamford would. I think we'll keep the likes of Cooper, James, Harrison. I think obviously you've got Roberts. I think Dallas would stay. I think Koch might go. I don't know. Lorente, I don't know. And that's another. This is all about me talking to you and you guys getting in your comments. This is a massive video for you guys to comment down below and what you think. If we did go down, who would stay? But obviously, I think with the obvious ones we could say is Rafinha will go. I think Rafinha will go whatever, even if we stay in the Premier League. Calvin is a bit of a questionable one. And Rodrigo, again, questionable one as well. If we go down, will he want to play? I think Rodrigo would be brilliant in the Championship. Who knows? But I think the likes of like Dan, James, Harrison, Bamford maybe even, I don't know, would be Championship players if we do go down. Obviously, we are not down yet. That's not what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I thought I'd just say that. Next up, I'm going to talk about the board. As we talk about Rads, Orta, all the rest of them. Okay. I do think they've let the fans down this season. And for the last few seasons, I haven't really had a lot of bad things to say about them. I'm not a massive fan of how Americanized the club's getting. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't think it's nothing to do with Jesse Marsch or nothing to do with actually brand exposure. I just think I don't mind it, but it's also like getting a bit too like he's trying to fit in with the kids type of thing. You might as well give him a backwards hat and do you know what I mean? And sit by the skate park because there's all these things recently with the NFTs and the way we're. So what I wrote down is no signings. Okay, we've got no signings in January, and the tweet we all know the tweet from Rads that said Adam Forshaw, and obviously Adam Forshaw since playing when he came back when he was fit was a fantastic player. But then you've got to look at them and think, if we do go down, you signing no one in January and that kind of like sarky kind of tweet reply is not going to go down well with the fans. I think the fact that we had no signings is really putting Leeds in a dangerous situation. We're in a relegation battle because we did sign no one in January. I thought it was crazy when we signed no one in January. I thought surely someone like the squad depth is horrible. The squad depth is horrible. Recently they've been putting out NFTs. This isn't the time. Obviously, it's for a good cause. It's for Ukraine, and I just think they're going about it wrong. They're not getting on the fans' side, and especially when you need the fans on your side, they're doing these NFTs and they're just trying to. I don't know. Like they don't. I don't think they know what situation we're in right now. They're also letting rugby games happen on Ellen Road pitch before two big home games against Chelsea and Brighton, so they'll muck up the pitch. Our pitch isn't brilliant as it is. I don't get that. Obviously, announcing the Australian tour as well, the pre-season tour. A couple of teams have done that already. Your Liverpools, your Man Cities, but look where they are. Not us in a relegation battle. I don't care where we're playing in a few months' time. I want to know if we're a Championship team or a Premier League team. Is what I really want to know. Is it time for a change? Is it time for a change at the board? Would you get rid of Rads? I think he's done well for the past few seasons, but is it now time for a change? Obviously, the size of the club is massive, and what we want to do with Leeds United, we could honestly be up there. In a few years, we can. Bit of money into it. But if you look at the money we've spent on the players, and no, this is no offense to the players that come in, like the Dan James and stuff, we spunk millions on these players, but I don't think we have a real look at it. Obviously, Marsch hasn't had a transfer window yet, so maybe Marsch would get better players for the money. Next up, we are going to be talking about Jesse Marsch, and I think I'm going to start with you can't blame him. In the situation we're in, you cannot blame Jesse Marsch, and people are still stuck in like our time under Bielsa, okay? And Bielsa is the last thing I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to stick to Jesse Marsch at the moment. You can't blame him for the situation we're in. This isn't Marsch ball. Do you know what I mean? This isn't how Jesse Marsch plays. This is a team fighting for a relegation, like fighting in a relegation battle. This is a team fighting for Premier League status. So when we go long ball, when we're defending, when we're setting up 5-back against City, that's what we need to do. And people say, oh, it's not the football we used to play. It's fine. We're getting results. Obviously, we lost 4-0 to Man City, but everyone loses to Man City. Before that, we were 5 games unbeaten. And I've been trying to say this. This isn't how Jesse Marsch is going to play, okay? It's scrapping. We're trying to get the ball. We're fighting for everything. You know, we're giving away yellow cards and stuff like this because we're in a relegation battle, okay? We don't have the squad depth. We've been done with injuries. That's just what happens. Every team, if they were down there, are not playing this pretty football like we're used to. You could play pretty football when you're sitting ninth. You can play pretty football when you're top of the championship. But when the going gets tough and you have to try and do all these things to like, we're setting up against teams, which I fully like. No offense to Bielsa, but I love how we set up against teams. Or against Man City, they score a lot of goals. Okay, let's go 5-back. Yeah, fair enough. It didn't work. We got done on set pieces again. They need to get practice in the summer. Will he stay if Leeds United go down, Jesse Marsch? I do believe he will. Will he bring us back up? Who knows? But let's not focus on that right now because we are a Premier League side. And I do want to end it just on Marcelo Bielsa. Yes, he does he deserves the respect, okay? He really does. I love Bielsa. We all love Bielsa. But maybe at the end of the season, okay? We can't focus on everything now. We need to be fans and team unite, club unite. We can't just be like, Jesse Marsch, like, yeah, well, Bielsa done this better. And like they're having like an aggregate score of how many goals. Do you know what I mean? I see people go, oh, we conceded to them. Well, Bielsa only conceded 1 against them. And you're like, Bielsa's gone. People need to, Bielsa is gone, okay? And people are saying it's Bielsa to blame for where we are. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he ran them ragged. I don't know, okay? I'm not going to answer that. We need to stop comparing the two managers. And I've wanted to say that for weeks. We need to stop comparing them. They're 2 different managers in 2 different situations, okay? And it's hard. Do we need a Bielsa statue at the end of the season? God damn, we do. Yeah, we do. If we're safe and everything's good, everything to the summer. Okay. What we're seeing now is not your Leeds United side. Okay. It's a relegation battle team that need points. And we've got Arsenal on Sunday, and it's going to be a massive, massive game. If Leeds get 3 points, and it's a massive if, that's huge for Leeds. Obviously, Burnley have got Villa, Spurs, Villa, Newcastle, Everton. I don't really remember Everton's fixtures. I know they've got Newcastle in there, Spurs in there, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Everton are going to be, it's going to be tough. But as long as we focus on our games, then hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. Marsch said in his press conference today that the team are ready for this battle, the last 4 games. So let's just hope. Last 4 games of last season, we went undefeated. So could we do it again? Guys, this is just a little video. I wanted to get this out there just to speak about the if, buts, and maybes about what's happening. Obviously, we need to back the boys as the season dies out. You know, we need to back the boys. We're 2 points ahead. We're sitting in 17th. Let's just get more points. Let's keep Everton away and maybe even Burnley away. You never know. Southampton could get dragged into it. Brentford could. But I think it is out of Burnley, us, and Everton. But guys, if you did enjoy this, I say little video, we're 11 minutes in now. Be sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you're new. I've been Ollie Ward. I'll be back with some content on Sunday for the Arsenal game. Not 100% sure if I'm going to be live streaming or just a reaction after that. But be sure to check out whatever drops on the channel. Turn on that little notification bell. I've been Ollie Ward. You guys have been excellent. And I'll catch you in the next video. Remember to comment down below all the things I spoke about. I've been Ollie Ward. Catch you next time. Cheery. Oh, I forgot. I've actually got to turn off the cheery.